Good morning, everyone. Let us have a summary of your report about Ohm's law. This lesson is focused on the computation of resistance, current, and voltage in series circuit. We have discussed that Ohm's law stated that the relationship between current, voltage, and resistance in a circuit, thereby stated that the voltage and current is directly proportional to each other, while resistance is inversely proportional to them. So let's proceed to the next slide. Ohm's law can be interpreted with the use of this formula. This is called the Ohm's law triangle. So when we are looking for voltage, so we need to cover the V, cover the V on the top, and then it will reveal to us that the current or I is just multiplied by the R, or V is equals to I times R. So the next one, when we are looking for the I or for the current will be voltage divided by R. So when we are looking for the resistance, yan, you cover the R, and then it will reveal that the formula will be voltage divided by I, or over I. So that is for the Ohm's law formula. Okay. Resistance in series. It means that resistance loads are connected in sequence along a circuit. When we say sequence, it means a pile. Ibig sabihin, parang sunod-sunod. Kunyari, resistor 1 is also connected to resistor 2, also connected to resistor 3, and they are all connected in a single pile. Uh, they are connected in a single pile to a voltage source. Yan. So it also has one path of current flows along a circuit. It means when one load or resistor or path is open or broken, the other loads are also affected. Thereby, no current will be flowing along a circuit. Iisipin nyo sa sira silang lahat. Pero, kung ititest nyo, isa lang doon ang sira. O kaya, isang path lang ang nasira. Or isang bulb lang ang nasira. Kung ito man ay ang mga ilaw. Okay, next is total resistance is the sum of all the resistors in a circuit. So, pwede yung ipakita sa isang formula wherein RT or total resistance is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on. Okay? Okay, let's proceed in current in series circuit. Current is the rate at which electric charge flows past a point in a circuit. So, ibig sabihin, the current is the one flowing along a conductor papunta doon sa mga loads. Yan. The formula for current in a series circuit is derived from Ohm's law, where I is equals to V over R, where I is the current, V is the total voltage of the source, and R is the total resistance of the circuit. So, in a series circuit, the current is the same at all points. So, ibig sabihin, constant ang current in a series circuit. So, ibig sabihin nito, ang total resistance or IT is equals to I1 equal to I2 equal to I3. Ibig sabihin, kung ang total current or IT is equal to 2 ampere, it means that I1 is also 2 ampere, I2 is also 2 ampere, and I3 is also 2 amperes. Now, let's proceed to voltage in series circuit. The total voltage from the power source is divided among components, creating an individual voltage drop across each component. It means that voltage in a series circuit varies. Okay, so voltage in a series circuit functions as the push, that moves current and it is shared across all components according to their resistance. So, ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon ng voltage drop. Anong ibig sabihin ng voltage drop? Pagbaba ng voltahe. Kung ang total VT ay mag 12 volts, ibig sabihin, lahat ng resistor ay makaka-receive ng voltage pero isa-subdivide nila yung total voltage sa bawat isa. Ibig sabihin, kung 12 volts ang total voltage, ang mga resistor ay maaring makakuha ng voltahe ng mababa sa total voltage. Kaya nagkaroon, yun ang ibig sabihin ng voltage drop. So, in formula, it means that the total voltage or VT is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3 and so on. So each individual resistance load will be having their own voltages. Okay. We have here problem number 1. So we are going to look for the resistance current voltage in a series circuit. Okay, so problem 1 is we have voltage total VT or total voltage is equals to 120 volts. R1 is 30 ohms, R2 is 15 ohms, and R3 in 15 ohms also. So we need to look for the following: RT, IT, V1, V2, and V3. So they are the voltage, the individual voltages. Okay, so let's now proceed to computing the RT or the total resistance. So total resistance or RT is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So RT is equals to, substitute the given to the formula. So R1 ay 30 ohms plus R2 na 15 ohms plus R3 na 15 ohms. So we are going to add, sabi ng formula, add daw natin yan. So, yung dalawang 15 ay 30 na. So, 30 plus 30 is equals to 60. So, therefore, RT is equals to 60 ohms. So, with RT na 60 ohms, we can now solve the IT or the total current. So, we have IT is equals to VT divided by RT. So, since we have VT na 120, it equals to over 60. So, 60 ang ating RT na kinompute natin galing sa ating kinompute. At yung 120 naman ay galing sa given dito sa drawing. Okay, so 120 divided by 60 ohms is equals to 2 ampere. So, therefore, IT is equals to 2 ampere. So, kung ang IT ay 2 ampere, it also equal to I1, equal to I2, equal to I3. Ibig sabihin, all resistance in a circuit will receive 2 ampere. Next, we need to compute for V1. So, voltage in V1, para makompute natin yung voltage drop along a resistor 1. So, V1, ang formula natin is V1. Formula natin is V1 equals to I1 times R1. So, i-substitute natin yung given sa formula. So, V1 is equals to 2 ampere galing dito sa IT, 2 ampere. Okay, and 30 ohms galing dito sa given na 30 ohms dito sa drawing. Ayan. So, 2 ampere times 30 equals to 60 volts. So, 60 volts ang voltage drop for R1. Okay, let's compute for V2. So, V2 is equals to 2 ampere. V2 is equals to 1 I2 times R2. So, V2 is equals to 2 ampere wherein I2 is constant 2 ampere and multiplied by 15 ohms na R2. Yan. So, 2 times 15 is 30. So, V2 is equals to 30 volts. Let's proceed to V3. So, V3 equals to I3 multiplied by R3. I3 multiplied by R3. So, V3 is equals to 2 ampere times 15 ohms. So, 15 ohms, yung given natin dito, 15 ohms. So, 2 times 15 ohms is equals to 30 volts. To check ha, kung it will be equal to VT na 120. We need to add this V1, V2, V3. So, VT is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Dapat mag-equal siya sa 120. So, substitute natin yung ating kinompute. V1 is 60, V2 is 30, another V3 is 30. So, 60 plus 30 is 90, plus 30 is 120. Therefore, 120 is equal to 120. Our answer is correct. So, hope you understand. Now, let's solve the following problems. So, we have here a diagram. So, solve the following for problem number 1. RT, IT, V1, V2, and V3. For problem number 2, let us read the given. A series circuit has two resistors. R1 is equals to 4 ohms and R2 is equals to 6 ohms. The source voltage is VT is equals to 20 volts. So you need to find the following. Letter A, total resistance. Letter B, total current. And letter C, voltage drop across each resistors. So may note tayo. Note, when we say voltage drop, voltage drop across each resistor, it means you need to compute their individual voltages, such as V1, V2, and so on. Now for problem number 3, given 3 resistors are connected in series. R1 is equals to 3 ohms, R2 is equals to 5 ohms, R3 is equals to 7 ohms. The total current is 2 ampere. Now, we need to solve the following. A, total resistance, B, total voltage, and C, voltage drop across each component. So, again, voltage drop means voltage 1 or V1, V2, and V3. So, next. Okay, for problem number 4, let us read the given. A 24-volt battery is connected in series with R1 is equal to 8 ohms, R2 is equal to 4 ohms, and R3 is equal to 2 ohms. Find the A, total resistance, B, total current, and C, voltage across each resistor. Ibig sabihin ha, voltage 1, voltage 2, and voltage 3. V1, V2, and V3. So, number 5 given, 3 resistors are in series. R1 is equals to 10 ohms, R2 is equals to 15 ohms, and R3 is equals to 5 ohms. The voltage source is 60 volts. Now, find the following. Letter A, total resistance. Letter B, circuit current or total current. Or letter C, voltage drop across each resistors. So, ipasa ang papel pagkatapos sagutin. Okay? Bibigyan ko kayo ng link kung saan nyo ibibigay ang inyong mga output.